Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Thirsty Thursday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. I am your host, the one, the only Philly Pete. We're coming at you live on a short Thursday video for tonight. We're coming at you live on the 24/7 12-ounce sports streaming platform, Roku TV, YouTube, and of course, Fire Stick TV. Hopefully everyone's having a great, safe day, getting home from work safe and sound. We're grinding the week. Tomorrow is Friday, payday for most of us, grinding for the weekends. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. And what better way to start cashing out than tonight? Okay? Before you make any bets, make sure you hit up mybookie.ag. Use that promo code 12ounce sports to match your first deposit up to $1,000. Short and sweet. Team USA, Team Canada tonight for the final in the Nations Cup. What do we have? Well, I'm representing my country. Okay? I'm loving the way that Team USA's form has been during the tournament. It's not going to persuade me differently. Now, don't get me wrong. Team Canada is out for blood. Obviously, we know that Team USA beat them last time. And we know Team Canada, well, they're going to be pretty ticked off. Okay, so we know what's going to happen. So I'm putting a full unit down on this within two bets. Team USA money line at minus 110 for 3/4 of a unit. So 0.75 units. Unit, I should say. And then the last quarter unit will go to the over 5.5 at plus 110. I could imagine it being, maybe like a 2-1, 3-1 sort of game, or 3-2. Maybe get an empty netter at the end here. But don't surprise me if this goes under and it's like a 2-1 sort of game. That's how I sometimes that's a little bit of a sidewinder here. But for the plus money, and you're giving me over 5.5 at plus 110. For teams that can score, that have great offense and great defense. But, the All-Stars are on these two teams here. And quite frankly, I want to go take the over here. So let's go. Team USA money line minus 110 for 3/4 of a unit. And the over 5.5 at plus 110 for tonight. So Team USA money line in the full game over 5.5 for tonight's Cup final. In other news, Zach Martin retiring with the Cowboys. That's a big blow for the squad. One of the best to do it. He's going to be deeply missed for that offensive line. So we'll see what they have in store come the draft. Dallas is, we know that they're long overdue, but hey, got to get to the playoffs first before you do anything, ladies and gentlemen, or let alone win a playoff game, before we get any sort of indication that, hey, we have a chance to get to the Super Bowl. But Zach Martin, great leader on that team, great offensive lineman, did a lot of work there for him. So curious to see what they do and what direction they make in that position while Zach Martin is on retirement. Wemby himself out for this season, okay, with some, a deep vein sort of situation in his shoulder. So he's going to be out for this season. Maybe that's why him and Chris Paul really didn't take shots during the All-Star game. That's kind of interesting. I think that's probably when the issue happened. A lot of people thought that was like they got disqualified during the All-Star game, but a lot of people thought that was just kind of like jokingly. But to be honest, that's probably what happened. He probably had that injury before that, and during the All-Star game, he just chucked up, the basketballs during the competition and was like, I can't shoot right now. So, but all indicators say now that that's probably what happened. So, Wemby out for the year. That's a huge loss for the Spurs. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens as we head towards, the last couple of months of the NBA season. Tonight in college basketball, I have one play tonight. It's a random Thursday night game. Thursday night cards aren't the best, but we're gonna rock out Campbell, the Camels of Campbell, minus 5.5 against Carolina A&T, North Carolina A&T. So that's the Camels minus 5.5 against the North Carolina A&T Aggies, I believe. So, it's crazy. It's crazy, these random teams. But it's Thursday. I got to have a game on the court for you guys. So let's rock that out. 3 plays tonight overall. Team USA money line, the full game over 5.5. And then Campbell minus 5.5 against North Carolina A&T. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. Be back tomorrow for yet another short, crazy busy times for me right now. But love that I can still connect with you guys and keep doing what I'm doing. Have a great Thursday. Be safe. And talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night.